Good morning, students. Welcome back to our economics class. Today we are going to learn about rural development, and this is part 1.
Continue rural development. Topics to be covered: introduction, meaning of rural development, process of rural development, rural credit, sources of rural credit, critical appraisal of rural banking, agricultural marketing system, diversification of agricultural activity, non-farm areas of employment, sustainable development and organic farming, evaluation of rural development. In today's class, we are going to discuss about first intro of rural development. In India, majority of the people live in rural areas where they do not have access to the basic necessities of life. So in India, majority of the people, they live in rural area. Yes, so where they do not have their access to the basic necessities of life. Around 22% of our total population still lives below the poverty line. So still now 22% of total population they lives below the poverty line. During 2007 to 2012, agricultural output has grown at 3.2 percentage. So during the year 2007 to 12, agricultural output has grown at 3.2 percentage. The share of agricultural sector to GDP was on a decline where there has been increase in the share of industrial and service sector. So in this, the share of agriculture sector, the contribution of agriculture sector to the GDP was declined and there has been increasing in the share of industrial and service sector. After the economic reforms of 1991, the growth rate of agriculture sector declared to 3% per annum during 1991 to 2012, which was lower than the earlier years. So, after the economic reforms of 1991, the growth rate of agriculture sector was 3% per annum during 1991 to 2012. So, it was very lower than the earlier. Yes, now the real progress of India is possible only when rural areas and rural people are developed so that overall growth of India could be achieved. So the real progress of India can be achieved only when the rural areas and the rural people are developed so that overall growth of India could be achieved. Yes, now let's move on to what is the meaning of rural development. Rural development refers to continuous and comprehensive socio-economic process attempting to improve all aspects of rural life. So the meaning of rural development which refers to the continuous at the same time comprehensive of socio-economic process which attempt to improve all the aspects of rural life. In India, agriculture is the major sources of livelihood in the rural sector. So I have said you already, in India, agriculture is the main livelihood in the rural sector with more than 2/3 of India's population depending on it. So in India, 2/3 of India's population which depending on agriculture. Next, development in agriculture will contribute to the betterment of rural area and rural people. So, the development in agriculture will contribute when the agriculture develops, that leads to contributes to the betterment of rural area at the same time to the rural people. So, when the agriculture develops, that leads to be contributions to the betterment of rural areas at the same time for the rural people. Development includes not only agricultural development, but it involves all those aspects which improves quality of life of people. It aims at improving the economic and social condition of people living in villages. So, the development will includes not only to the agriculture development, but it also involves all those aspects. Yes, that improves the quality of life of the people. At the same time, it aims at improving the economic, at the same time, social condition of the people, those who are living in villages. And rural people account for about 3/4 of total population. Yes, and however they have always lagged much behind the overall progress of the economy. So, in this, the rural people accounts for 3/4 of population in the total population in the rural area, and however, they have always lagged much behind the overall progress of economy. Yes, and apart from this, in this chapter, we are going to discuss about the credit and marketing facilities for the rural people, diversification of agricultural activities, and what is organic farming and the significance of sustainable development. So these are points which come under the meaning of rural development. Now let's move on to the process of rural development. In the process of rural development, there are 5 processes of rural development. The first one, development of human resources. Second, development of infrastructure. Third, land reforms. Fourth, alleviation of poverty. Fifth, development of the productive resources. Now, let's discuss the first point, development of human resources. Yes, the quality of the human resources needs to be improved through following measures. Okay, so the human resources can be improved through a few measures. First one, proper attention to literacy, isn't it? Especially focusing more on female literacy. Second, education, giving more preference for education. And third one, skill development. And next, better health facilities for the physical growth. So these are the measures which come under in development of human resources. The second point, development of infrastructure. It involves improvement in the electricity. The second point we are going to connect with the infrastructure. If I tell you about the infrastructure which connects with improvement in electricity, irrigation, credit, marketing and transport facilities. Yes, if I speak about transport facilities with including construction of village roads, feeder roads to nearby highways. Then, better facilities for agriculture research and extension and information dissemination. So those points which come under in development and infrastructure. The third point, we can tell you about the land reforms. It includes the following objective. The first one, elimination of exploitation of land relation. Actualization of the goal of land to the tiller. Third, improvement of socio-economic condition of the rural poor by widening the land base. The next point, increasing agricultural productivity and production. So, if I tell you about the land reform, these are the objectives of land reform. The first one, elimination of exploitation of the land relations. Second, actualization of goals of land to the tiller. Then, improvement of socio-economic condition of rural poor. And the last point, increasing agriculture productivity and production. Next, the fourth point, alleviation of poverty. As stated earlier, 30% of total population is still below the poverty line. So, 30% of the people still below the poverty line. So, there is a serious need for taking serious steps for alleviation of poverty and bringing a significant improvement in living condition of weaker section. So, in this alleviation of the poverty, the fourth process of rural development is nothing but alleviation of poverty, because in India, still now, 30% of people, they are living in the below poverty line. Yes, so the government has to take some serious steps to alleviation of poverty and bringing some significant improvement of the living condition of weaker section. The last point, development of the productive resources of each locality to enhance opportunities for the employment, particularly other than farming. So these are the points which come under a process of rural development. So far we have gone through with the meaning of rural development and then introduction of rural development and what are the process of rural development. In the process of rural development, there are 5 processes: development of human resources, development of infrastructure, land reforms, alleviation of poverty, development of the productive resources. Thank you, students.